Saturday morning, December the 23rd, 'twas the day before Christmas. And all through the weather centers, beautiful sunshine is bright. I don't know. I'm not going to keep going with that. It's a lovely start to the day. That much we could tell. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. Are you ready for the holidays? Some last minute shopping today for sure. I know I'm going to be running to Publix to grab a couple of things. Just a couple of things. That's okay. Are you ready? I hope you are, at least weather-wise. It is absolutely beautiful outside. Just some thin clouds over top of us. Blue sky. Oh, man. Disney Springs, that place is going to be a madhouse today. Just an absolute madhouse today. Kind of like my house, by the way. Can you hear the natives are screaming and dancing and all these things? I get vault. Anyway, it's a lovely, lovely start to the day. Can you hear them? Like, what is happening? I walk over. Oh, man. Don, good morning. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever seen you in a hat. Yeah, I usually do. I used to every day. And now I just didn't feel like I'm going to go for, I'm going to do some stuff this morning. Let me get it all straightened up. I'm going to do some stuff. Why do I feel like it looks weird on me today? I don't know. Yeah, don't normally wear a hat, but we'll do it today. Anyway, look outside. The temperatures are looking good. 61 in Orlando, 57 degrees in Leesburg. It's 57 in Ocala. Not a bad start to the day. Yeah, if you got to go out, do it early. Stores are crazy. Went out early, now I'm home. See, that's the smart thing to do. Get it done early, and then you're good to go for the rest of the day. I like it. Debbie loves to hear him in the background. All right, I'll take that. All right, so temperatures are looking great. First warning, live Doppler radar around Central Florida. Nice and relatively quiet. I'll put it into motion. Just some garbage, nothing for real. So let's look to our 12-hour forecast then and kind of get our day set up, okay? Looking fantastic. Temperatures climbing today into the 70s. It's going to be a shorts and t-shirt kind of day. Yep, I'm wearing long sleeves because I think I'm going to go for like a walk or something this morning, but it's going to be a beautiful day. Partly cloudy skies, a nice breeze too, y'all. Look at that, 10, 15 miles an hour. All the good stuff. So last minute shopping. I've got the holiday stuff pretty much dialed down. What I need to work on is like Publix stuff, Aldi stuff, Costco stuff, that kind of thing. Which, of course, we went to Costco yesterday, so we're good there, which, y'all, like, that parking lot, it was like, what's the word I'm looking for here? Hunger Games? It was like Hunger Games out there? Seriously? Yeesh me geesh. Anyway, there you go. Nice setup for us. It's going to be a beautiful day. In terms of the whole weekend, let's just kind of get a lay of the land here, all right? Temperatures are going to be warming each day, and we're still looking at that storm system coming in on Christmas Day, unfortunately. Here's a look at kind of the weather pattern. Comfy air for us today. Looking ahead to tomorrow, those temperatures are climbing. Then there's that cold front pushing in the showers. It looks like it's going to be a late day Christmas Day thing, but that front is going to hang out. So there's the day after Christmas. Still the showers around. Yeah, we're going to keep that moisture. So when we look to the trend these next couple of days, okay, the rainfall chances, look at how we start them up and kind of keep them around. Christmas Day, 40% coverage of seeing some passing showers. We're going to keep that around for our Tuesday. We're going to keep that around, even beyond there. So, yeah. Will Jack Frost be nipping at my nose? No, it's going to be warm. So take this and let's apply it to high temperatures. All right. Here's a look at your high temperature forecast the next couple of days. Little by little, we're climbing. Yeah. So no, the only Jack Frost is if you go to Gaylord Palms Ice, which was a lot of fun. The kids had a great time. Went yesterday. But it was a little chilly in there. Yeah. We got tickets. It was half off. It was like a Black Friday deal. So we got half off tickets for ice. So that made it to be something I would be willing to do, if I'm honest with you. Still got a couple more things to get for Christmas, Nancy. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right, let's look at the national map because I know so many people are traveling. I've got the travel map there in the bottom left corner of your screen. I'll just bring that same thing full screen. Little area of low pressure moving through the Great Lakes. So we've got a couple of snow showers, a couple of rain showers kind of moving up through to the upstate of New York. Buffalo, Syracuse, look for a little bit of wet rain today. Denver, even a little bit of snow. Albuquerque down into New Mexico in the desert southwest, a little bit of moisture. When we look to the overall forecast for today, as I type it in here, as we look to the overall forecast for today, it doesn't look too bad. There's definitely going to be, though, some of that snow activity for our friends here in upstate New York, and then a little bit of moisture kind of starting to coagulate. That's going to be our next storm system in our area. It obviously hasn't arrived here yet. Let's look at tomorrow's forecast, and obviously that matures across Texas and kind of gets over toward Louisiana and the Panhandle, so some rain there. Some decent snows here working over into a kind of a cross of snow and rain. So the storm system is sitting right there. Backside is snow through Colorado, and on the front side, it's going to be that kind of warmer, moisture air mass providing rain, and then that'll turn to snow on the backside. Notice even a couple of little flurries possible here across like Vermont into New Hampshire and Maine. But for us, we're looking at just a few showers. Now, let's cross over to Monday because this is where it gets to be, a little perhaps more frustrating. First things first, we've got the rain chances rising in Florida. You can very clearly see that. I love you, bud. And you can see that storm system kind of gearing up and bringing with it some of that snow getting into the Twin Cities. It's kind of stuck, almost lifting to the north. So what you end up with is this very definitive rain-snow line, which, depending where that sets up, it could just be a really wet and crummy, Christmas day, or it could be a glorious white Christmas. But for most folks, it's not going to be snow. And then, of course, over into the Pacific Northwest, next storm system, higher elevation snow, back over toward the water. We're talking about rain, and it's a good push of rain there too. So there's Monday, there's Christmas Day. What about Tuesday? Here's Tuesday's travel forecast. I need to get these temperatures off, but you can see snow kind of working through the nation's midsection, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's kind of where we're at. All right, back here in Central Florida, obviously we've got that storm system that's basically nearby for Christmas Day. And then the day after Christmas, it's going to keep us in some showers. So to make your plans, Christmas Day, yes, we do include some rainfall in our forecast, particularly in the afternoon. And then that's going to continue into the day after Christmas and then the couple of days there following. All right. Taylor says, I'm doing my Walmart pickup this afternoon. Very smart. Very smart. Yep, that was Miss Loran. Good morning. So it was him. It was him. We just found, by the way, today, Miss Loran, well, if it would have been like 6-ish years ago, I found on my Facebook memory that today was my Facebook Live gender reveal, and I posted it on my personal Facebook. But for those of you that have hung out on this meteorologist Eric Burris page for a long while, it was like 6 years ago today that we had our gender reveal, and for some reason I was like, well, let's Facebook Live it because, whatever. So subtle narcissism, I don't know what it is. But at any rate, it's kind of fun because, for me, watching that video, those are the moments you don't realize you look back on and kind of miss. So a good example would be like my grandmother has passed away since then. She's in the video. My here, let me put it up here. I'll put it up for you guys. This is, give me a few seconds here. Scrape. I'll put this video up. There. Hold on. I know I need to log into Facebook. Give me 2 seconds. It doesn't even matter. All right. So this is that video from years and years and years ago. That's family. So first off, thank you for joining. Anyway, it's just kind of funny. I'll skip through. Skipping through. There's my brother. There's me. Big neck. My dad. So this is kind of special because this shot here. All you see is, hold on a second. All you see is, I forgot it's like shrunk. Let me fix that. All right. So this is kind of a neat picture because like my next to Jeannie is my is my grandmother who has passed away. And then my mother's in the middle. And then next to my mother is Jeannie's grandmother who has also passed away. So, these are some of those moments that, you don't realize at the time how it's going to, be something to watch back. And so for me at least, it's kind of neat to listen to, You have your own paparazzi in your house. Okay, so they're all talking. So anyway, it's kind of fun. And I guess that's what the holidays are about. I guess let's listen. And we're going in. I feel candy. Okay. You gotta get the spatula. It's a boy. Wait. Pull it out. Pull it out.
It's not gonna work.
This spatula? We got the spatula. You guys ready? Here's the spatula. Ready? Pull it up.
It's a Puerto Rican.
Partially.
It's a boy.
It's a boy. You guys see that? Look at all that blue. There's a lot of blue in there. I'm going to have to beat him up when it's dating time. So, I don't know if anybody caught it, but one of Jeannie's cousins actually called out and was like, Eric Jr. And when I heard that this morning, I was like, well, I guess he knew far before we did. So anyway, thank you for watching. It's just kind of, like doing this, I did it just to be fun, but to watch and, and to see some of the family members that are no longer with us, it's kind of special. So anyway, kind of one of those fun things. So, I guess for me, going into the holiday, right? Like let's all try to take some of that video. Because in the moment, I had no thought that would be special in that way, right? I was like, I'll share the gender reveal. I figured I do coffee talk every morning. I'm going to be talking about having a son, so might as well share that. But here, years later, I'm like, it was neat to just spend a couple of minutes with Manya and my grandmother, and to see all of us in a different world. So for me, it's one of those unexpected moments where it's like, so that's what I ask you to do. All right, take some extra video. That for me was something this morning, and I think that nothing happens by accident, so do that. I've only known you for like 7 months, Austin. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Sue says holidays are difficult for a lot of people, including me, so make the most of the time with the loved ones. I would agree. My wife's grandmother, who was in that video, passed away around the holidays a couple of years ago, and so it's kind of it's kind of difficult for the family. And holidays can bring out the most positive emotions and the most negative emotions. And so take some video. That for me is kind of what I've taken from that this morning. So yeah. Tiffany says, first Christmas without my mom this year. I'm so sorry. But think of all the Christmases that she spent with you and all of those Christmases that it was special. And that's the part you get to carry forward. And so that's, that's something that doesn't go away and won't go away. Laura says, I tell people all the time, I miss my dad's voice. Take the videos. It's so interesting, Laura, that you say that. So I have a voicemail. The iPhone gets the voicemails, and I have the voicemail my grandmother left, the last voicemail my grandmother ever left me. And I'm terrible about clearing them. But I saved that voicemail, and every time I listen to it, I kind of cry. So I'm not going to do that right now. But I miss my grandmother's voice, and yeah, I that's a voicemail that I will just save in a little folder. And every time I kind of think about her, I'll either make her matzo ball soup or I'll listen to that voicemail and just pretend that I'm going to call her right back. And I think that's, I think, I've said this a lot to my mother and my father as we've all gotten older, right? It's called the human condition for a reason. The older I get, the more I think this. Because there's so much joy and there's so much heavy stuff. And that's one of the reasons, at least for me personally, while we're talking about this, I'll pop up the 7-day forecast just so that you get a little bit of a forecast update, right? But that's one of the reasons I'm so grateful for this little group that we have here. This little coffee talk group. Some of you are here every day, some of you are not. But it's like a little bit of a family, and we're here for each other. We've lost some of our friends in this group. Some of our friends are struggling, and we're all seemingly there for each other. And we check the weather too, right? When the weather's scary, we do that stuff. But it's the human condition, right? So savor those delicious flavors and swallow the bitter, right? Savor the good, swallow the bitter. Yeah. Lauren says, my grandmother passed away at Thanksgiving last year. I have her voicemail saved in my phone too. Yeah, I'm not going to let those go. Jason, my fiance, died in 2020. I have many voice messages from her that I saved. Yeah. Saving those moments, right? Bob says, my mom just passed this past November. She was 96. Christmas will never be the same. And my grandmother passed and she was in her 90s as well. And so for that, I had to get to this moment where I understood 90s, that's a great life. I wasn't sad because it was a tragedy, right? Because you make it, God willing, we all make it to our 90s, right? But I'm okay. I'm allowed to be sad that it's over, right? And so I it won't be the same, Bob, right? But hey, that's the one thing we're all sharing, right? Is the idea that we've all been born, we're all going to go. And so if you can do it on your own terms, and if you can do it surrounded by love, then hey, I guess that's about the best that anybody could hope for. And so for my grandmother, when she passed, I remember working the night shift at Wesh, and she was at hospice just up the road. And I remember I was on the night shift the week she passed. And I remember being able to just drive down the road, and every dinner break I went and sat with her for a couple of hours and held her hand as she was transitioning, and so it's tough, man. Holidays bring out some tough stuff. And for anybody that's struggling right now, I'm sending all of my love. And I know that I'm not alone in this room because the holidays do bring out some tough stuff. So I'm sending out all of my love to you in your family. And I hope that all of us can gather around that, right? Taylor says, I love that we can get real here sometimes. We don't always have the train on fire. Well, and that's the fun thing, right? Sometimes the train goes off the tracks for fun. Sometimes it goes off the tracks in a more deep mode. And hey, that's what keeps me coming back. It's not just doing the weather. You know, it started that way, but it's not. Tiffany, sure. And I think we can all have regrets, and that's okay, but we do the best we can. But for those of us moving forward, we can think about, like, what can we do to be together, to have memories, etc., etc. So, yeah. Yukon, speaking of derailing, did you sleep in? No, the dang kids woke me up. It was like, first off, I got up at 11:40. I went to bed probably 10 o'clock. Woke up at like 11:45, and Eric's like, Eric was like ready to play, and I'm like, son, it is 11:45, and your father barely ever sleeps in, so we're doing some sleeping in. So we went back to bed, and then I woke up at like 6:30 or so. So it is what it is. Carol says, I'm fairly new here, but you are a wonderful, caring group. Carol, it's a good group. Listen, I'm off of work today, and I'm here spending it with this group. That's the truth. There's a reason for that. Yeah, there's a reason for that. I'm not getting paid, Carol. It's a darn good group, and I love waking up every morning and spending my mornings. And I usually do my hair. You're not going to get that today. You're going to get hat hair me. Take me or leave me, baby. I'm what you got. I mean, I'm not what you've got many options in getting your weather forecasts every morning. I want to thank you for flying with Eric Air. Chrissy, my dad passed in July, so our first Christmas without him. Sending love, Chrissy. Yeah. Sending love. Tiffany says, come back for feisty Eric during hurricane season when people send you nasty grams. Oh, yeah. I posted a picture of me flying the other day, and someone's like, I hope you fly an airplane better than you forecast the weather. And I'm like, me too? Oh. Me too? Yeah, 6:30 is late. It's 5 o'clock for me, basically, unless I do the morning show, and then it's like 2:30, 2:45. Oh, boy. Yes, David. When I was thinking about folks, it was Kenneth that I was thinking about. I'm hoping that that Mr. Kenneth Otto has positive vibes and anything positive in his world. We haven't seen him in a while, and I'm worried about him. If anybody's heard, I'll have to shoot him a message. I slept until 6:15 today, Carol says. Yep. Joanna, I am off. I am off for Christmas. Yes, I'm off for Christmas for the first time in 18 years. Yeah. Did he send out a message yesterday? Good. I hope he's doing okay. I haven't talked to him in a couple of weeks, so I need to shoot him a message. But we love you. We love you. I joined Karen in saying we love you. Oh my goodness gracious, Yukon. I didn't realize it had gotten there. That's sad. He posted his room number and said if anyone wanted to come see him, now is the time. I need to go and find that. All right, Terry, if some that stinks. I'll be praying for him. Number if anyone want to come see my sister hospice, maybe in his immediate future. On his personal. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me know, you guys. I'll have to see if I can get over in touch with him. All right. So, just a good reminder, everybody. Yeah, Laura, maybe I can give a call or something. Yeah, sometimes you play for the Rainbow Bridge, right? Yeah. Me and the girls have met with him, and he came to my middle kiddo's birthday in April. He's as nice of a guy as it gets. We love you, Kenneth. We love you, buddy. Oh, man. All right. So while we're keeping Kenneth and everybody kind of in our hearts, through the holidays. Anybody have any questions? Anybody have any questions at all? Yeah. Anybody have any questions at all about the forecast? If there's any way I can do it, Marie, absolutely, I want to do that. My days are numbered. That's sad. I got to try and figure out a way to get over there. All right, everybody. Any questions about the forecast? Anything? I think Laura said it best. Just love y'all. Just love y'all. That's absolutely it. We love you, Kenneth. We love each other. Just in this moment, in these holidays, it's going to be great for some. It's going to be tough for others, but just spread love. That's all. That's all. I say it every day, but like really and truly, let's just be the sunshine in someone else's day. That's all. Just to be the positivity, right? All right. So asking about the rain on Christmas Day. So let's look at our futurecast model real fast here. Here it is. Taylor, your family girlfriend. All right, so through today, not looking too bad. A couple of coastal showers there, Christmas Eve, right? Not too bad. But watch how, like, Christmas Eve, like right around when Santa's coming to town, there you go. We're getting some showers around. And then there's Christmas Day, a little bit of rain out west. But notice through the day, we kind of bring in some showers. Now, that's our futurecast model. I guarantee you this flavor of futurecast, this is going to be the rapid refresh. I don't know that this one will go out that far. Yeah, but it doesn't go out that far. Yeah, I mean, there's 3, 4. That's the long range futurecast. You can see it's really going later. And then last but not least, let's look at the beta. The beta that's probably never going to go mainstream, but it's a beta version. So coastal showers. As far as you go? I guess that's as far as you go. All right. So by tomorrow, we'll have a good idea. Right now, our main futurecast shows it, but the other flavors do not. So we'll figure it out. All right. Did I sing happy birthday to Chris Pierce? If my love language is to make everybody disappointed in me. No, I'm just... Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you. There you go, bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I like the way that looks. You really see the current. Which one, Linda? What do you like? The beta? Yeah, it'll be some showers, that's all. I won't get zagged. Yeah, I won't get pop out, right. All right, people, it's 8:30, it's Saturday, go do your things. I'm going to be doing my things. And let's make it a great day. And for those of you that are without family, I'm sending love. For those of you that are struggling, I'm sending you love. Because I know, dang it, right, Taylor? Here's the thing. Everybody's going to have ups and downs. And for those of us that are up, I hope that it's kind of like the weather, really, when you think about it. Like high pressure just always tries to fill in low pressure. So for those of us that are up, let's try and help fill in those that are down. So I'm sending love to all of you. And Kenneth, if you're watching, man, I'm gonna send you all the love and support in peace that I can. And I'm gonna try like heck to get over to you. All right, buddy. Be well. Be the sunshine in someone else's day, people. Thank you so much. Take care. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning.